with a celebration in Central, as the Central Sharks created history by lifting the TT Pro League title for a third successive year following a slender 1-0 win over San Juan Jabloteh. But they had to work hard for their win, as down at the Manny Ramjohn Stadium, second-place DirecTV W Connection had designs on the title themselves, starting the day 1 point adrift as they face Mapao Stars simultaneously. We start at the Manny Ramjohn, where W Connections took control early, but they couldn't buy an early goal against Mapao Stars. Try as they did, they somehow missed the target or had their efforts deflected out when a goal looked more likely. And with every miss came the moans and groans from the stands as the frustration mounted, knowing that they needed a win to at least give themselves a chance. Down at the Atto Bolden, no such headaches for Central, as they scored that all-important first goal against Jabloteh when Rondon Wilchester arrived late to head home for 1-0 in the 40th. Jabloteh had a shout for a handled ball, but nothing given, and they went to the break with the Sharks in front 1-0 and looking like three Peters. Over at the Manny Ramjohn, it was still frustration for Connections, as they started the second half pretty much like the first, and they couldn't hit the back of the net, not even from point-blank range. But that would change when the ensuing corner is floated in nicely, and it's met by a beautiful header from Jamal Charles, who finally redeems himself and gave the Connections hopefuls something to smile about. But their quest for a second proved a little difficult, as they kept missing the target. On another day, someone would have had a hat-trick and others would be celebrating a brace as they ran up the score. Instead, it was miss after miss, like a recurring theme. But that all changed on 80 minutes when skipper Houghton Hector took matters into his own hands and found the target for a crucial two-goal cushion, hoping for some good news down at the Atto Bolden. But down there, they would have been cheering on Jabloteh to at least earn a share of the spoils, as they came close on a number of occasions, but they just couldn't make Central pay. That was the trend, as Keith Jeffrey's men pressed hard for an equalizer that never came. But it surely wasn't for a lack of effort, as they deserved something from this game. But in the end, Central made their one goal count and walked off deserved winners of the league, if not this match. They lifted the trophy for an historic third straight year, ending on 47 points, one more than W Connections, while Jabloteh ended third on 29 points, one ahead of Mapao Stars. Quite naturally, it was a bittersweet day for Connections and their supporters, while it was celebration time for the Central Sharks, who are celebrating a bit of Pro League history. Coach Dale Saunders was justifiably happy for his backroom staff and the effort of the players in particular.
Great feeling, words can't express, you know. When I give God thanks and praise, credit to the technical staff, the backroom staff, the players understand how important this game was, and they come out on top today. We always had believed that, you know, we could achieve it, and we showed today that we are a better team on the day. Hard work, a lot of hard work, ups and downs, you know, but at the end of the day, we pride ourselves in hard work. We pride ourselves in hard work. The technical staff always try to instill in the players winning an attitude by Central FC, and it shows again today our hard work paid off again.
While the Central players were reacquainting themselves with the Pro League trophy and trying to get used to being called three-peat winners, spare thought for their Central neighbours from Savannah, who lost one game in the second round and almost stole a 6th league crown in the end. But Coach Dorsal Fravier was proud of his troops and gracious in defeat.
That's very, very good by any standards, you know, in any league, anywhere. And I want to congratulate them for that. In terms of us, you know, I want to congratulate my players for the effort they put in, especially in the last round, you know. Because when the round started, we were 7 points behind Central. And a lot of people felt that the league was already over. But we came back and won all 8 games in the last round. We lost the first one to Central and won the other 8. And I want to compliment the effort from my players, you know.